What's up? This is Jalen Johnson, cornerback of the Chicago Bears, and you're watching my boys, the Bears Mafia, on the Beardown Breakdown, right here on Beardown 24/7.
It's the bear down, breakdown. All up in your face now. Bear down, breakdown. Shake the whole lake down. Bear down, breakdown. All up in your face now. Bear down, breakdown. Shake the whole lake down. Bear down, breakdown. All up in your face now. Bear down, breakdown. Shake the whole lake down. Bear down, breakdown. All up in your face now. Bear down, breakdown. Get down, lay down. We can talk modern era, we can talk throwback, but when we talk this real talk, chump, we don't hold back. These other guys love to lie, bruh, we don't promote that. Mo facts, mo stacks, Mr. Clean, no cap. Switch the whole game on them like a trick play. Competition going missing, no sick day. It's big bears bearing down in a big way, shaking the lake for the monsters of the midway. It's the bear down, breakdown. All up in your face now. Bear down, breakdown. Shake the whole lake down. It's the bear down, breakdown. All up in your face now. Bear down, breakdown. Shake the whole lake down. It's the bear down, breakdown. All up in your face now. Bear down, breakdown. Shake the whole lake down. It's the bear down, breakdown. All up in your face now. Bear down, breakdown. Get down, lay down.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Beardown Breakdown. I am your host, Mike. Tonight on the show, we got Gilberto.
Hey, what's going on, fellas? Bear down, bear down.
We have Jason Mallardino.
Hi, I'd like to dedicate this show to all the people who love chats.
No, we're not doing it tonight. Lester Price is in the building. I'm not sure if he's on his screen yet.
Bear down.
Listen, we're like 37 episodes in, and Lester still does not know to unmute after the intro. Marlon, Mr. Chicago Williams, is in the building.
Chicago, what up, man? Bear down. Let's go.
And our executive producer, Adam Wolf.
What up, Bear Down?
John McNabb could not make it tonight, and you kind of stole my thunder a little bit, Jason, because I did want to dedicate tonight's show to not a goddamn person, because we're going to do this without trying to get sympathy votes for everybody. So, moving on. Let's go ahead and jump into things. Obviously, we had the Lions game this week. I dubbed it the battle of the best of the worst. Bears-Lions. Let's go ahead and talk about the game a little bit. We'll start with Gilberto.
I mean, offense was for most of the part, it was clicking. I saw in the fourth quarter, obviously, where we're failing there, but other than that, I like the way the flow of the offense, defense is just atrocious again to the very end. I think we got a lot of work to do. Just my assessment of the game, I think defense should have tried a lot harder. I know we don't got a lot of firepower back there, but at least more effort needed to be put in. It's kind of like a positive and negative out of it. That's just my basic thoughts on the game.
That was pretty short and sweet and to the point, Gil. Let's go to Jason.
Well, there's an old saying, what bad teams find a way to lose. And that's what the Bears did 2 weeks in a row. I know the defense gets some shit, on, but Justin, you've been pretty perfect above average in the last, month? You can't throw a pick six there. Santos, who your money normally, you can't kick the ball out of bounds, and you can't miss an extra point, which basically lost the game. It is what it is. The offense at least is coming together. I know people are bitching about the passing yards and, Justin's not passing enough, but it is what it is at this point with the talent we have. So, and it's working so far. So, the defense, it sucks. There's no way to get around it. So it is what it is. Keep on tanking for a Carter, baby.
Before we move on to Lester and everybody, I got to catch somebody up here. Alvin Big Head Butler wanted to know if this is a real live. Alvin, we've been doing this live for like a year and a half. Welcome to 2022, sir. Go ahead and watch, so learn something. we'd invite you on, but we all got shit to say and you won't let us talk. So let's move it on to Lester. Lester, what's your thoughts on the game, sir?
Alvin, I'm gonna see you Friday. You better be ready, bum.
Ooh.
Anyways, I need to chop it up with him a little bit, see if he's free Friday. But anyways, that's another story.
Ooh.
I missed the third quarter, like I told you guys.
You know damn well he's free on Friday.
So,
He's free every day.
So I didn't get to watch the whole game. I don't know how I missed the third quarter. I told you that's another story. Offense, yeah, love it. Like the direction. Defense, hate it. I did tell people last week that I would be surprised if Detroit did not put 30 points on us, 30-plus points. So I wasn't surprised because they did. Other than that, it is what it is. The positive is that we can score. There's a flow to the offense. And obviously the negative is that we just can't stop a nosebleed. So, I'm in a good place where we're at as far as the team moving forward. Do I like the losses? No, I don't like the losses. Am I going to pick the Bears every week? You damn right I am. So that's not going to be a surprise. But as far as the game, it was exciting. I did enjoy it. I just didn't, like the last drive of the game.
Okay. Again, before I get to Marlon, I just fucking Alvin. Bears D ain't trash. Their offense is. Alvin, what are you fucking watching? What? Alvin's
he's not watching. I think that's the problem.
Alvin is watching the Bears on tape delay from 2019. Like he's on the NFL channel watching the history shit. I don't know what the hell.
I mean, like we're losing 31, 38, 29, 49. I mean, we're scoring fucking 30 points a game in the last 4, Alvin. What are you fucking talking about?
Alvin may have that Hershey Walker complex. I don't know, man. It's fucking wrong.
Oh,
they think we all got peanuts in our brains.
Listen, he might be one of those motherfuckers whose favorite color is 13 or some shit. Like I don't know.
He's an upgrade to 2022. He's got outdated information.
My favorite color, 13.
Hey, Adam. Guess who we have a sighting of tonight? Go ahead and read that comment, sir.
Oh.
Is that aimed at you, Adam?
Who the fuck is that guy?
This is the Vi Queen. This is the Vi Queen we ain't seen in 2 years.
Yeah. They're
8-1. He'll come out.
Hey, welcome to the show. Glad you could participate.
We're gonna get to everybody else on this subject. I'm just trying to flip through some of these comments. Rob Haspel says he's got to get caught up on the 145 comments to match his show last night. Adam Wolf and I would like to say you are very fucking welcome for giving you all those comments.
You're more than welcome to interact with the show, man. We're glad to have you here.
Absolutely. We would absolutely love to have you comment as many times as we did last night. Anyway, let's move it along.
We'll even put them up on the screen. How about that?
Hell yeah, we will. You know what? Unlike the guy running your show, I will actually put all the comments on the screen because I'm not a pussy.
I like to dedicate the show to the comments in the comment section.
Listen, I'm not butthurt talking about that we're not putting comments. Anyway, Marlon, give me your thoughts on the game.
Well, shit. Because I didn't actually get to watch the game in real time. I had to go back and watch the game later. And the offense is definitely clicking, man. I appreciate what is becoming of Justin Fields as a premier quarterback and leader for this offense, for this team. What the fuck can I say about this goddamn defense that hadn't already fucking been said, other than the fact that they can't stop a goddamn blind pedestrian from walking across the goddamn street at a fucking green light? What the fuck are they doing out there? Like they have no goddamn way of adjusting it. First quarter, second half, first half, whatever. Like Allen Williams, now I get the fact that we don't have no goddamn first round picks on this defense. I get the fact that we have no goddamn talent on the defense, but goddamn, we can't get a fucking turnover against the goddamn Lions. They're the Lions. That's what the fuck they do. They lie. what the fuck is wrong with this? This whole situation and the fact that we sat here and was scoring this many fucking points, but couldn't stop these bastards on third down, couldn't stop them from getting down the goddamn field. We were up 14 points going into the fourth quarter, and then we sitting here just letting them fucking get the goddamn ball, driving down the goddamn field in end zone, whatever the fuck they wanted to. I was just getting really fucking pissed off at the fact that this defense couldn't stop them for shit. And I'm like, they're not even that fucking good to begin with. But we letting Jared Goff have his goddamn way like he's any other goddamn quarterback we faced all year. Like, I am, like, pissed off at a level of pissivity that no human can fucking ever reach when it comes to all this goddamn cushion that we giving these goddamn receivers to fucking catch the goddamn ball. I'm like, damn, jam somebody up. Every goddamn receiver we play ain't fucking Justin Jefferson or fucking DeAndre Hopkins or some shit. Like, jam somebody up. Throw them off their goddamn route or something. Now, as far as the officiating go, I fucking hate the fact that Jack Sanborn's the only turnover that we could have potentially got was fucking taken away from us by a goddamn dumbass flag that clearly wasn't no fucking flag to begin with. What the fuck was the hands to the face at? I look back on that shit, I'm like, listen, man, these goddamn refs, they getting away. If I'm at these goddamn games, I'm getting hauled off in handcuffs. I'm gonna fuck when these goddamn refs up and fucking the game up like that. That was a stupid ass, a terrible ass, blatant, obvious ass call that you fucking called it that was for no fucking reason. I didn't understand that shit. But
I think the ref who took Sanborn's interception away, his last name was Wolf, and that's why he didn't want Sanborn to win the game for him, you know.
I'm not going to even touch on that.
Painfully average.
Listen, despite the fact and using Adam Wolf's statement about how Sanborn is fucking
painfully fucking average.
Painfully fucking average.
Thank you.
But
he was moderately fucking okay. So in that damn game, he had
moderate
2 sacks. He had a couple tackle
average.
losses. He had some damn good solid tackles out there. He had a fucking interception that was taken away from him on some bullshit. But needless to say,
that
come on, man, we can ask for
that.
more from a goddamn undrafted goddamn linebacker of all people to do that much for us, and then to sit up here and
blame your defense on the drive before that because we were up 24-10.
Well, the problem is that just changed the whole complex of the game. Like that interception,
my last point is,
that game would have been over, you know. But
now,
it is what it is.
That changes the momentum.
I love what Justin said in his press conference after the game about how he's never in his career going to ever make that fucking mistake again. Because looking at that goddamn pick, he could have threw that shit away. That was all on him. Yeah. He should have threw that goddamn ball away. He was just trying too goddamn hard, trying to make a play out of that. There was nothing there. There was literally nothing there for him to fucking do but throw it out of bounds. And he took that damn interception. But the very next fucking drive, he threw that big 67 goddamn yards down the fucking field for a touchdown. Now he's running because he can and because he needs to, versus throwing the ball when he just needs to. When it's necessary to throw the ball, he throws the ball. And he's throwing it a lot more accurately than people give him credit for. Because the fact that he's still getting multiple touchdowns, he has multiple touchdown games in his last month. He's been throwing 2 and 3 goddamn touchdowns and running for 1 or 2 goddamn touchdowns on the goddamn ground. The fact that he ain't getting a lot of yards, listen, ladies and gentlemen of Bears Nation, the 300 and 400 yard game is going to come eventually. Let's stop looking at that shit. Stop being so goddamn fixated on him throwing 300 yards when he's getting us down the fucking field when however the way necessary. He's gonna get a
500 yard game, 300 some yards rushing, 300 some yards passing, 150 some yards rushing.
Like that. I'm not worried about the passing yards. He's getting us down the field. We're converting more third downs than we've ever fucking converted in the last goddamn 5 to 10 years. I watched this goddamn team. And the fact that he's doing it with his arm and his legs speaks volumes to how comfortable he is in this goddamn offense, how comfortable and how that chemistry between him and Lou Getzi is growing together. And they're being successful at this shit. For the first time in shit, I don't know how many years we've actually watched this fucking Bears team, y'all. We're seeing our fucking offense being led by a goddamn quarterback who is very competent enough and very talented enough to fucking lead this damn offense versus our goddamn team being led by our damn defense and having a shitty-ass offense. Now we got a shitty-ass defense with a high-scoring-ass offense. How fucking funny is that to see this team become that after
something had to give,
years we've been asked for the goddamn offense to be scoring points? Now they're scoring points, but we can't stop them.
Wait,
fucking Rob, man.
Marlon, I don't want to cut you off, and you might have actually froze. Either that or you're very still. I just want to address.
Listen, I was saying that I'm comfortable and confident in his growth and development throughout this entire offense.
Looked like you froze.
So I appreciate this.
I just want to.
Fuck Shady McCoy. Fuck him.
Yeah. Fuck Shady.
Sorry, Mike.
No, you're good.
Shit out here, man. I hate trollers.
You're good. I just wanted to grab this comment right here that he's going to nickname Marlon Tom. You can't do that because your Tom thought Duke Shelley was a rookie. So
who the fuck is Tom?
Tom was a Viking fan.
Exactly.
Who the fuck is Tom? First off, hold on. Before I'm gonna respond to this shit real quick. Who in the entire fuck is Tom? Don't label me some goddamn body I don't know. And if they're stupid as fuck, I damn sure don't want to be compared to him. Who the fuck is Tom? And why the fuck does he get a reference?
Listen, I'm going to be honest. I'm probably just going to keep jumping in because the comment section is actually blowing up tonight.
Real quick, Mike, let me also say this too. So,
real quick,
context, context, ladies and gentlemen, for us to lose to the goddamn Detroit Lions, the Lions needed the goddamn win more than we did. They're the fucking Lions. I don't even fucking care that we lost at this point now. They're the fucking Lions. They lie. That's what the fuck they do.
Okay.
We lost, okay, but they still the Lions. I guarantee you, we're gonna still have a better record than them at the end of the goddamn season.
Yeah, you probably will.
It ain't gonna fucking matter because neither one of us going nowhere.
I hope we don't, but
neither one of us going anywhere, so it ain't gonna fucking matter though. So Melvin, you can keep your little trolling and shit because your ass disappear when you goddamn team losing in fantasy and when you goddamn team losing real life. Then you ass win one goddamn game, and you want to fucking show up like you goddamn David Copperfield some fucking well. Like, with the bullshit, man. I got time today. I'm on y'all ass today. You don't want these
Melvin Copperfield. Melvin Angel.
I'm the wrong motherfucker.
Melvin Houdini.
Melvin Houdini.
Holy shit,
Melvin goddamn Griffin. Yeah, you Griffin.
I missed your John
you Griffin. A lot of motherfuckers out here.
Oh my God.
He said I'd never disappear. He a goddamn lie.
This is coming from a motherfucker who ain't got no goddamn profile picture of his goddamn self. Get your
He
ass.
a
You just been
goddamn
right
lie.
goddamn not talking.
All right. Let's. I'm just gonna keep throwing the comments up. Adam, let's move it on to
This
you.
Beardown breakdown tape was brought to you in part by Fuck the Goddamn Lions.
Okay, I don't know how you follow that necessarily, but I think fucking Marlon's minute turned into fucking Marlon's 30 minutes. But anyway,
Marlon's 30 for 30.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think offensively we did a lot of good things. We struggled to run the ball in the second half. First half, I think we played a lot better. Justin, aside from that one mistake he made I think it was the fourth quarter. Besides that one, big mistake on the pick six, I think he played exceptionally well. Another 4 touchdown performance. Khalil Herbert getting injured, that's going to be huge because he has been a workhorse for us. I think getting Darnell Mooney and Cole Kmet more involved in the game, I think that had a lot to do with our success. Defensively, Kyler Gordon, Jaquan Brisker, Jalen Johnson all had the worst games of their career, in my opinion. Kyler Gordon even whiffing on a wide open sack, whiffed on it. Then chased Jared Goff all the way to the sideline, decided to push him while he's fucking out of bounds. There's no reason to be salty there. Take the play for what it's worth and move on. You don't actually, you don't need to do that shit. That shit's just going to fucking piss a lot of Bears fans off. I know it pissed me off. All 3 of those guys missed multiple tackles on the day. I will eat a little bit of crow talking about Jack Sanborn. Jack Sanborn had a great game, obviously, but I want to see him do that on a consistent basis because we got Bears fans out here saying Roquan who, and I think you're just absolutely stupid for saying something like that. Until he can prove to me that he's not painfully fucking average on a weekly basis, he's still just Jack Sanborn, undrafted rookie free agent. But I think if he continues to play well, then I think I will grow a little more fond of him, but that's just going to take some time. Other than that, I don't think our game plan was very good defensively at all, especially in the second half when we didn't do anything to change it. But that's about it.
Mike, let me also point out the fact, too, that Cairo Santos has been money majority of this goddamn season, if not all this season. For him to miss that goddamn extra point, imagine us going into overtime. We could have still won this fucking game.
Don't be mad at Cairo Santos, man. Don't be mad on
They let the pressure get through, man. They let the pressure get through.
Kickers are gonna fuck up every now and then. He's no Cody Parkey.
Yeah,
11
he's only missed 3 extra points all year. No fucking.
Still has to miss a
no
field goal.
It's an extra point. Right. It's an extra point, though. And
but the pressure came through. That wasn't on him. He had to adjust.
Humans make mistakes.
Yeah. And let me also give credit to Cole Kmet, who
it's not like we're talking about Greg Joseph here. I mean, that guy fucking sucks.
We'll get you your jersey later, Marlon.
Yeah, but no, I mean, Cole Kmet
or Kirk Cousins.
Let me also say this too. I want to give him credit because I've been probably the most critical of all of us about him, not showing up, not obviously going out there creating separation for himself as big as he fucking is out there. He got 5 touchdowns in 3 weeks. I'm fucking impressed by that. And I've been waiting for him to be a goddamn safety net that Justin Fields can rely on consistently and heavily to be able to open his goddamn offense up even more in the passing game. So the fact that he's coming around, him and Justin are creating that cadence and that chemistry.
Oh yeah, real quick. Real quick, Mike, before you go, I just also want to point out the development of Luke Getsy as a play caller as well. Last 4 weeks, 31 design runs for 245 yards and a pair of touchdowns. So
the fact that we have 5 fucking straight 200-yard rushing games is fucking unheard of.
Gotta be 6.
Let me tell you how frustrating and happy it is to be a goddamn Bears fan. We have a incredible ass stat and a shitty stat at the same fucking time, and we don't really know how to fucking celebrate the success of the tremendous stat. But it's like, damn, I want to be happy, but I want to be pissed the fuck off because I can't really be that happy at the fact that our defense will give up damn near 199 yards while we rush it for 201. It's like, what the fuck? I want to be happy, but I want to whoop somebody's ass because somebody ass out at the same damn time. So my feelings about shit would be so mixed. I'll be on the break about to have a goddamn cardiac arrest watching this goddamn team sometime, man.
Yeah, so Adam kind of stole my thunder a little bit because I was going to talk a little bit about Luke Getsy. That game was called beautifully all the way up until the last drive. The last drive, I did not like the Justin pass. Marlon kind of touched on it, or Lester, one of the two. Throw the fucking ball out of bounds. I know you're trying to make a play, but that's not the spot to do it. Okay, that's just not where you do it. And that wasn't, that wasn't on the last drive. I'm talking about the interception he threw. But on that last drive, I didn't like the first. I didn't like the first pass he threw either. Like, I get it, you got the one-on-one coverage. The ball wasn't thrown well. I just didn't like it. I also didn't like the fact that we're down 3.
We're
down 3 with 3 timeouts, and we didn't run the ball one fucking time. Like,
they couldn't stop the damn run all game, and I'm like, utilize your goddamn time you got. Plus,
go back to your bread and butter.
Why are you not running at least once to see what the fuck you can get out of that? Like, that was stupid.
And that was where I think Getsy kind of failed. I wanted to go back and watch the All 22 before the show tonight. I didn't get a chance to. I don't really know what the receiver routes look like, but that last drive did not look good, and it starts with the play calling. The defense is absolutely exactly what we thought it was going to be. It's bad. It's got a lot of work to do, and I think we're going to go very, very heavy in free agency on the defensive side of the ball. I think you're going to see a lot of roster turnover there, all except for Jack Sanborn, who is going to be voted to his first Pro Bowl on the way to his Hall of Fame career.
Oh, you're making that. My ears are buzzing right now.
Real quick, Mike. Let me also say this too. To Bears Nation out there, to help y'all make sense of this shit, Robert Quinn and Roquan gave up goddamn 35 and 49 goddamn points when they were on the fucking team. What the fuck make you think they were going to stop any goddamn thing from happening with these other goddamn teams that we played?
I told you, Roquan was going to leave and somebody was going to stand back there and get his tackles.
Yeah, exactly.
Like fucking stupid. Listen, they didn't make much of a goddamn impact in this damn defense, and it's visibly shown now that they're gone. We didn't. We didn't move the needle not one bit losing them or even keeping them for that matter because they weren't that damn productive to begin with. So for people to be out here talking about Robert Quinn made it, we could have kept Robert Quinn or Roquan, we getting ready Roquan, we could have just did this. I'm like, Roquan wasn't doing that goddamn great.
We're not trying to tank.
Moving on.
Well, and I wanted to grab this, Rob. The if you're asking us as a panel,
have mixed reviews with that.
You're gonna get mixed reviews because some of us are like, "Hey, fuck it, I don't care if we lose every game." Others of us are still trying to win, and I see both sides. Right? It's good to win.
Please,
they're trying. The team is trying to win.
Want some goddamn wins. Listen, we can win
tell.
3 more goddamn
the team is trying to win.
Yes, the team's trying to win.
Yeah, the team is trying to win, but
they're trying to win.
The defense ain't trying to fucking win. No, the fucking.
Marlon, they're trying their very best, and they suck.
The basic answer is
I want to know what your worst is.
The basic answer is, Rob, whichever, it depends on who you ask on the panel because we're all going to give you a little bit different answer.
It don't matter, Rob. We'll be watching the Super Bowl together.
That's what makes this panel so great, Rob.
Well, for me personally, I think Adam
we'll be watching the Super Bowl together. It doesn't matter because Minnesota ain't getting there.
So for me, like, it's kind of the best of both worlds because the offense is entertaining us. Justin, at least what I want to see, take that leap, and we're losing in a way. So it's in a way, it's a mixed bag. Like, do I want to lose every game? No, but
we're gonna have money, Jason, too.
But listen though, I don't want Justin's performance to keep going in vain like this. God damn it, get him some fucking wins. Help him win the game because we ain't losing
Marlon,
because of him.
I think at some point,
sacrifice for the better good. So
I think at some point,
a lot of lambs to fucking eat.
We got to.
I actually think what they need to start doing is actually slowing down and not scoring so fast. Like, the defense is so bad, you almost have to kind of have a methodical, long drive because obviously the defense. I mean, the defense can't stop shit. I mean, even though, like I said, the last 2 weeks, they between Justin and the block punt, that's 14 points that wasn't on the defense, but. I mean, if it's the end of the game,
was just fucking...
well, I mean, I'm talking about 2 weeks ago, but at the end of the game, are you confident that they could shut someone down? No, it's almost like you have to slow it down to just methodically, just kind of like what the Washington did with the Eagles, just hold on to the fucking ball and pray to God. That's basically what you're going to have to do because the defense can't stop shit.
But the thing is, Jason, we eat a lot of clock in time of possession when we run the ball like that, right? So, I mean, outside of them big ass fucking 50 and 60-yard runs Justin get, but we're eating a lot of the clock and getting down the field and extending plays. So I don't know how much more fucking clock we got to eat up for the goddamn defense not to get the goddamn ball, in the end zone on them that.
So how many minutes are in the game? What 40? Let's have 30 minutes of ball control.
Oh shit! So 10 minutes for the other goddamn.
Yeah, so just 10 minutes. And probably not 10 minutes. So score 5 touchdowns.
60 minutes.
60 minutes of football. So we got to do at least 40.
50 minutes of ball control. Yeah, 50 minutes of ball control.
The floor has to be 45, and the ceiling has to be 55.
So real quick before we move subjects. Walter Main, I saw your comment here. You guys are awesome and fun. Thank you. Hey, make sure you follow the Beardown 24/7 page and give us a subscription on the YouTube channel. It's Beardown Breakdown. Then you will see some stuff that you can't see anywhere else on that channel.
We need likes. We need likes.
We do.
Shares and subscriptions.
Yeah, we don't want your money. We don't want your stars. We just want We just just hang out.
We don't charge for
just hang out with us. That's all we want. That's all we wanted. Listen, we've always tried to run this show like a whole bunch of people hanging out in a garage, drinking beer, talking about Bears football. Y'all in the comments are part of that, and obviously we want you in here. So just hang out with us. That's all we ask for.
Love, the hate, all that shit is welcome. You know what I mean?
Katie Wilson says, "Don't make me break out into the Super Bowl shuffle." Okay,
we'll give you the link if you want to come on and do it. We'd love to see.
Yeah, absolutely. Why not? Why not?
I ain't gonna say nothing. Let me shut up. Real quick, Melvin.
I know where Price is going with that.
Melvin, Every Friday, I do a video talking football about the Bears. So shut the fuck up. Just because I ain't back in that chat talking to you don't mean I ain't out there talking to everybody else. My bad.
Melvin has left the chat and the comments and everywhere.
What a surprise. What a surprise.
Rob Haspels, what's the deal with Chase Claypool? The deal with Chase Claypool is he's still adjusting to the offense.
2 weeks. 2 weeks, Rob. Rob, he's only been in there for 2 weeks.
Calm down, man.
Our guy,
it's coming. Don't worry.
Our guy, we're going to move topics, but like I said, the comment section is blowing up. Our guy, Robert Argo, who has been watching the show consistently, wakes up every Wednesday and he sets an alarm to come watch. We appreciate that, man. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Salute.
Alvin, all of y'all give me 20 and then I'll do what I do.
What?
You know what? I'm going to leave that on the screen. And if anybody is interested, Alvin will do anything for $20.
Lester, go pay Alvin.
That's exactly what the fuck he's saying.
You need to pay Alvin.
And then I'll do what I do.
Listen.
Alvin,
that shit was out of line.
Alvin, I'll give you $20 right now to wax your forehead on live. Right now.
That was out of line, Alvin.
You got that damn Hershey Walker.
That was out of line.
Let's go.
There is not enough wax in the United States to wax this fucking forehead.
Y'all give me 20.
Like a 5-gallon drum.
I bet you Alvin believed that, goddamn it, since we came from apes, why are there still apes that exist?
Alvin, nobody cares that you're 8-1. We really don't.
We really don't fucking care. Because listen, the Vikings going to be the first goddamn team to get put out of the playoffs, the first goddamn round. Like, they are probably the worst 8-1 team. And
They are.
That's not even exaggerated.
They are.
That's not even exaggerated. They don't win the division on some bullshit because the damn division suck. And so we're just giving y'all the goddamn division, so you're welcome. You ain't gonna do shit with it though. You're gonna get put out the first goddamn round. Because Kirk don't do cousin shit.
They're living on the edge.
They're gonna get something out of it. They're gonna get a top 28 pick.
Listen, Kirk family member gonna turn into Kirk nephew in the goddamn playoffs. Watch what I fucking tell you.
All I have learned in the last 10 minutes is that Alvin will do a whole lot of strange for a little bit of change. So,
well, listen, Mike. Keep in mind it's the holiday season, so we don't know. Listen, he may need to get the goddamn change to put some goddamn gifts on the goddamn Christmas tree. Christmas
give me 20 and I'll show you what I can do.
Gotta get the goddamn Thanksgiving turkey and shit, man.
That's nasty. That's nasty.
We don't know, man.
That was a whole bunch of something. So I wanted to touch real quick on this next subject because this is a big subject. Khalil Herbert hitting the IR today. I think that absolutely is going to affect us going forward for the next month, if not more. Real quick, I just wanted to get some thoughts on it from you guys before we move on to score predictions and things like that. So, Gil, how do we adjust? What's life after Khalil Herbert look like?
I mean, Montgomery and Ebner got to step up, man. They definitely got to step up. I mean, I know it's going to affect our offense, but I mean, that's all I can say, honestly. I mean, that they definitely they got to. It's going to be painful to watch because I mean they're going to our run is basically more. I mean that's our primary focus of the offense, and it's tough, man. But the other again, Abner and Montgomery got to step up.
Okay. Jason.
First, I wish the NFL would change the IR shit because they need it's confusing when somebody goes on IR, you don't know if it's the whole season. But anyways, it's going to suck. He was
It's either
for 4 games or the entire.
It's either 4 weeks.
But I'm just saying, I don't know, name it something to IR. It's both say the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, say short term.
Basically, it's basically to free up a roster spot.
Yeah. But just say short term injury or something like that. I don't know. But anyways,
that would make more sense. Yeah.
Yeah, because people always say is it the long term? And it's going to hurt. I think he's very important part of this offense. It's I guess next man up. That's all we can do.
Yeah. Okay, so Lester, what's your thoughts on the injury to Herbert?
Little Herbert, bro.
Dead, boy, damn.
Bro, I'm praying for you. Get your rest, bro. Get your rest. Come back strong. But hey, we got Montgomery, and I remember in a 6 or 7-game stretch when Montgomery, and this wasn't too long ago, was getting the rock consistently. I believe he got 600 or 700 yards in a 7-game stretch. Am I right? 6 to 7 games. He got like 700 yards. I believe it was a 6-game stretch. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Don't count Montgomery out. Am I worried? I really don't care at this point. We're 3-7. I'd rather him be on the IR than with that injury trying to play and run through people. Give Montgomery the rock. They've been splitting it all year. Montgomery's healthy enough. Let's go. Ebner, you can get some touches in there, and you better make most of your opportunity. So I'm fine with it. I'm excited for Montgomery.
All right, Marlon.
Well, a couple of things. One, I didn't realize the severity of Herbert's hip injury. I didn't realize it was gonna have him out for 4 goddamn games. So that kind of worried me when I initially read that. But having said that, if there was ever a time for Montgomery to play for a contract to stay with the Bears, this would be the time. He's a hell of a workhorse out there on the goddamn run. Obviously, Herbert and him are 2 totally different kind of backs. Herbert is a more dynamic back in terms of his speed and agility. Montgomery is a fucking dog when it comes to walking motherfuckers down and tearing through defenders and breaking through tackles. So we're going to need him to really take the heavier load now. But at the same token, I need Ebner to step up. I know some of us brought up the fact that he was decent in preseason. Obviously, it's preseason, so I don't put a lot of stock in this shit. But at the same time, Ebner's a pretty strong back, too, who can catch passes out of the backfield. So if there was ever a time to be designing more screen passes for our running backs, now is the time. So I'm hoping that both Montgomery and Ebner can still carry the mantle and making sure that this running game don't lapse so obviously that now we're taking drastic steps backwards in terms of being effective in our offense holistically. But I'm looking forward to seeing Montgomery be out there and tearing these bastards a new one because of how strong of a runner he is. And so I'm hoping that we get some more production out of him than we was getting when it was just him and Khalil Herbert sharing the load. So let's see how that works, man. But I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Katie wants to know, Alvin, who hurt you? We did.
On the panel.
We did many times.
A lot of people, yeah.
Many times. Many times. Adam, go ahead.
I think Matt Eberflus said it in his press conference earlier today. You can't replace Khalil Herbert. I mean, probably I'm going to guess. I don't know the exact numbers, but I'm going to guess he's had at least probably half the carries in our offense in the last 4 weeks. It's hard to replace that production. I know Ebner's going to get his touches, and he might even break 1 or 2, but you're still not going to replace the 5.4 yards a carry or whatever it was last
year. It's almost 6 yards a carry, yeah.
Yeah, so I say, like, you can't just replace that. But, I mean, obviously I had the same thought that Marlon had, that now's the time for Montgomery to show that he can be a part of this offense moving forward into future seasons. I think he does have to make the best of that opportunity, but at the same time, you don't want to wear this guy out because there's still a lot of season left, and he can't be your sole workhorse. So somebody else is going to have to step up, and I'm going to assume that that's probably going to be Justin Fields. But we'll see what happens.
That comment's for you, Adam.
Jesus Christ, Melvin, join the chat.
He did. He's back. I saw it. I was scrolling.
Jesus
back.
Christ, Melvin.
He's
remember,
back,
yeah. Remember bets.
I
don't remember what we bet. Did we bet?
Leaving and shit.
This non-remembering motherfucker here.
Son of a bitch.
You say no damn cameo appearance and you a goddamn Lions fan.
All right, Melvin, look.
Fuck you, Melvin.
Melvin, I'm looking at you right now. You see me? I'm staring right at you. Fuck you. How about that shit?
Hey, Adam, that is hilariously creepy as fuck, though. Like, that is funny as hell how you just stare at it.
You're welcome.
That's right. Fuck you, Melvin.
So my take on the Herbert thing is this. There were 2 guys on this offense that were absolutely going to hurt us bad if they got hurt. One of which was Justin Fields and the other one was Khalil Herbert. This hurts. There is no work around this. There is no, we can say Montgomery's got to do this, Montgomery's got to do that. I think that we gain a physical back, but I think that we lose a lot of speed and explosiveness. And that scares me, to be honest with you. It really does. This offense has been predicated on the run. I think it's going to put extra workload on Justin, and I don't know if that's good because, yes, awesome that he's doing all this running until he gets fucking hurt, and we're all going to be upset about it. So,
Terminator.
I just
robot there for a second.
The balance is going to be shifted.
I'd like to dedicate this show to my shitty Wi-Fi.
Mike, listen, I will say this though. The past couple of weeks, Herbert and Montgomery hadn't been that effective or productive in the run game. It's been mostly led by Justin. So I don't see that taking much of a hit as far as Justin's
They've still been very productive at key moments of the game.
Yeah, key moments. But Justin's going to still be Justin in this offense, even despite either losing Montgomery or Herbert, in my opinion.
Yeah. They're combining for like at least 125 a game, right?
Easy, yeah.
And then the other 200 is Justin. This kid is fucking
That amazing. Was that one game, Marlon. That was just one game.
Actually, it was more than one game.
Well, okay, that was 2 games, Marlon. That was 2 games.
He had 200 in this last game. He had over 150.
All I'm going to say is this. It's great, and we love watching it until he gets hurt, and then every Bears fan is going to be like, why the hell are we running him so much?
Listen, you putting that shit out there in the atmosphere, Mike.
No, he's doing a good job protecting himself.
You're going to get blamed for
It's not if, it's when. It's fucking
Ain't no when. Don't do that.
It's only when if he keeps running, if they design runs for him to go straight to the middle. All his runs are sideline. Sideline.
One thing I can say is he is avoiding a lot of hits.
He is
running out of bounds, and he's
when he's running out, he'll hit the sidelines.
And what did we hate? We hated that at the beginning of his career.
The main
we hated
he's
that.
Still taking her in the backfield.
Listen,
unless he's knocking out defenders for Detroit.
Exactly.
I'm out cold.
That motherfucker's still out.
How you win that battle, I don't know, but that's just a Detroit Lions linebacker for you.
Yeah.
I'm convinced that Justin watches the
Campbell was crying on the sideline.
We've been asking him to avoid that goddamn contact and those hits, and he's been listening to us. So
he's been doing it.
Thank you, Justin. Yeah. I appreciate you watching us and paying attention to us.
He's doing the early years Russell Wilson. That's what he's doing.
Yeah. John McNabb, you better get your ass on the show next weekend. I'll see your comment here. Good show. Have a good night. Love y'all. You better be on the fucking show next week.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move it along.
Finding your ass.
Fuck yeah. The fines have already started. You got to show up to training camp, motherfucker.
You mean practice?
Up next, bird hunting, Bears Falcons. Let's talk about it. Gil, what's your score prediction?
I'm going to go with the Bears win. I'm going to go. I'll go 30-24 Bears. I think that we're going to be able to pull it out. I mean, both teams' defenses aren't that good, but I think that we pull it out.
All right, Jason.
This is a tough one. I think the game goes into overtime, and Santos misses the field goal, only to redeem himself to kick the game winner, 36-33 Bears.
Okay, I just want to point out that Jason said field gold.
I was just going to say, I'm like,
I didn't want to say
nothing.
I
wasn't going to say nothing that time.
You know what? I'm an
Robbie
asshole.
Gold does not play for us anymore.
Right.
Shout out to Bill Nesmith for that mispronunciation.
John McNabb in with his score prediction: Bears 40, Falcons 24.
Damn. I like it, John.
Yeah.
Michael Wagner gave his 32-17 Bears.
I like it.
Let's go to Leicester. Let's go to Leicester. Leicester, go ahead and give me yours.
I don't know why y'all are picking like double-digit victories. It's not gonna. We giving up goddamn 30 a game, so you got to be realistic. Okay, 38-35 Chicago. I mean, shit. I'll even say 42-41 Chicago. I mean, goddamn, we can't stop nobody. Shit.
And that's
but we win
it.
it.
Falcons.
But we win it.
What do the Falcons do well?
Defense is our offense.
Yes.
What does the Falcons do well? Run the ball.
Run the
What do we
ball.
do not
I
do
like
well?
us. Nobody runs.
But it doesn't matter. I'm just saying, like
It'll be
those
like
defenses-
10-10 in the first half, and then fucking in the 30s in
Yeah.
the fucking second.
You'll be, yeah.
All right, let's shoot it over to Marlon. Give me your score prediction, sir.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, since I'm gonna be at this game, I'm gonna be sitting next to Justin Fields' family and friends, cousins, all that good stuff. All his goddamn
Name dropping.
his goddamn classmates. I'm gonna be talking all kind of shit at this goddamn game because we're gonna win this fucking game. I'm gonna say we're gonna win. It's gonna be a close game. We're gonna win 30-27. Santos is going to hit the game-winning field goal for us to win. Justin's gonna have a fucking fantastic homecoming game, and it's gonna be fucking marvelous because I'm gonna be talking so much shit to these goddamn Falcon fans. Listen, it's gonna make your goddamn head spin. I might even go live in this goddamn game and make sure I post this on our goddamn YouTube page. That's how much shit I'm gonna talk.
Don't get no fight.
Oh no,
Don't be like that Detroit Lion fan.
Yeah, don't be pushing
album.
the Falcon fans too down.
Oh no. Listen, I know Falcon fans because the last time I went to this game a few years back, they were talking shit to me and they were threatening me. They can't threaten me this goddamn time because I'm gonna respond back with a goddamn threat. I carry the goddamn iron with me too. Now leave me the fuck alone. Watch your goddamn Chicago Falcons get their ass whooped. We about to
Falcons.
We about to beat these goddamn bird leftovers. Listen, damn near our whole roster from last year on this goddamn team. We're winning. We're winning this fucking game. Oh yeah, we're winning. We're winning mainly because I'm gonna be in the damn game. I'm gonna be on their goddamn ass about this damn game. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready. I'm gonna be
he right. They do got a lot of Bears on their team.
I'm gonna say farewell to Ryan Pace, Marlon.
With the damn Falcons GM, ask him to bring more goddamn former Bears players to the damn team.
Couple more score predictions from the comments. Our guy Robert Argo, 35-30 Bears with Komet hitting 2 more touchdowns. That's a possibility.
I like it.
Billy Clary says Falcons 27, Bears 10. He must be a Green Bay fan, and his little feelings are hurt. I'm not.
He can't count. He can't count.
Obviously, he can't. He doesn't see clearly.
Disoriented score.
The Falcons must play them, and they gonna whoop their ass or something. I don't know.
John McNabb would like to extend Dan Campbell in Detroit.
He really has like a 7-year deal.
John, we approve.
Listen, let me tell y'all something about Lions. So
you want to extend him some Kleenex, John?
Listen,
that's what we need to extend him.
I thought we were talking about the Falcons.
We were.
This last win against us was Dan Campbell's first road win since he's been a goddamn coach.
Yeah, and that's fine. Matt Eberflus did that in his first season like an adult.
What the fuck?
Like an adult, exactly.
Yeah.
Your first road win? You've been losing that goddamn much. You ain't run on the road.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I love you.
How many goddamn kneecaps you got to bite to win a goddamn road game?
The 22 Lions
Before you roll,
can and will.
Hey, we can sit here and talk shit about the Lions all we want. They still beat us at Soldier Field.
We did them a favor. You're welcome, Lions.
Listen. We're moved on to the Falcons now.
Hold on, real quick, Adam. Julie said she loves the show. Beardown. I'm assuming it was supposed to be Beardown. Julie, we love you too. Go ahead, Adam.
Thank you, Julie.
I know we've been consistently putting up 30 plus points a game over the last 4 weeks. At some point that has to slow down a little bit, and I think this is going to be the week to do it. Even though the Atlanta defense isn't that great, I don't think we can sustain scoring those points every single week. At some point that's got to give, I think. So I think that's going to tone down a little bit. I still don't think we could stop a fucking cold, but I think I know I said I would rather lose out the rest of the games, but I see this as a very winnable game, and I see us winning 26-19.
No.
No. 36-29. There you go. You got to put us in the 30s.
You can say no, but Adam has been damn fucking close the last handful of games on his score predictions. So.
Me and Lester have too, though.
So have I.
Yeah, exactly. We've been close about Justin doing what the fuck he do.
That's true. So I'm gonna give my score prediction.
Put us in the 30s, Mike. Put us in the 30s.
Y'all ready?
Here we go.
The first loss.
Here we go.
So here's what I'm gonna say. Jason touched on it. The second leading rushing team in the NFL right now is the Falcons. They're at about 106, almost 161 yards a game. Their defense is probably worse than ours, though.
Damn.
Yeah.
It
is.
Damn.
It is pretty fucking bad. Especially the secondary. Secondary is terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking bad, to be honest with you.
Damn.
With that being
That's
said,
bad.
I do think it's going to be a higher scoring game. I am going to go. I will do 34-27 Chicago. I actually picked this to win.
It.
Damn, nobody picked a loss this week.
I like it.
Now,
this is the Falcons.
We're all on the same page.
Listen, the Falcons.
I mean, Marlon, we said the same thing about the Lions last
the
week.
Falcons, but everybody picked us.
Goddamn it, I'm bound to be right one of these goddamn weeks. Shit, I mean, shit.
Oh yeah,
the Falcons
Mike picked us to lose. Mike picked us to lose.
The Falcons is going to Falk. Okay.
The Falcons.
What the fuck
is that a
does
word?
that even
What the
mean?
fuck is that?
Listen. I'm smart enough. I can make. Listen, I got 2 degrees. I can make up words on the goddamn phone.
That sounded like some shit.
With no meaning. With no meaning.
Okay, Rob.
Listen, with no meaning. You already know what the fuck it means, though. But just based on context. But Alvin, I told you, because I was 13. So you know,
Alvin
he can't say the kind of shit I
quit
say.
talking to
You're
him.
still looking for $20.
The word. Maybe he found $20 and that's why he's not in the
He
comments.
may have found $20 in that old ass couch.
Probably borrowed it from Bill Does star count.
I mean, I don't want to point fingers, but Rob and Alvin disappeared at the same time, and Alvin gave out his cash app. I don't know what happened there. But,
Wait. Don't Alvin owe Rob some money or some shit?
Well, maybe he's working it off.
Not if he's dancing for it.
You don't know.
He over there gyrating and shit.
This show just got really weird.
It did.
I'd like to dedicate the show to the people who dance for life.
Hey,
Who
listen,
entertain us.
I mean,
Listen,
you
we
get
got-
bike queens on the show. That's what happens.
Alvin don't dance. He
Adam
gyrates.
probably tattoos half of those women.
Shout out to Robbie Lopez.
Alvin don't
So-
dance. He gyrates. It's a big
Listen, we
difference.
got a couple minutes left. I want to answer some questions. Robbie Lopez, Robbie, what's going on? Ain't seen you in a while. Question for you guys. Wonder if it's in the Bears' plans to lose out for a better draft pick for next year.
Fuck no.
The question is, do you think they will stay competitive and still lose out? I don't think they lose out because we all just picked them to win Atlanta, but I don't see too many more wins on the schedule.
Nah, I don't see us losing out, but definitely being competitive.
The players
yeah.
and coaches want to win.
We gonna win at least 3 more goddamn games.
Yeah, I pick 7.
Can.
I say at least 4 somewhere.
I think 3. I mean, Green Bay is going to be interesting. Let's see if they. Well, I'm saying hopefully. I'm more confident that we could beat them this year. Probably in years past.
We're gonna start New Year's Day with a bang, and we're gonna beat the shit out of the Lions in Detroit.
we
Right.
can catch somebody
Lions,
slipping.
Lions.
Right.
Yeah. So,
And then Minnesota.
Katie gave Marlon MVP status earlier, but she's taking it away from that made-up ass word that he used.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Damn.
that was a humorous point that I was making.
Katie, give it.
gonna
Katie,
foul.
take it.
Falcons are going to Falk. You live and you die by it, I guess.
Fuck.
Robbie Lopez, they lose to Detroit. We should have won that game.
We should've.
Listen.
We should have.
Listen.
I would say could have won.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd say should have.
won. They're the fucking Lions.
Nah, we should have won that
Stop
game.
being so goddamn modest. They're the
We should've won
Lions.
that game.
They lie. God damn it. We shouldn't have lost to them. But
Shit. They ain't allowed us get that game.
It don't bother me.
Before the season,
They need more wins than we do. Okay.
Before the season started, Mike predicted a Detroit Lions sweep. I believe
I did.
And that shit ain't happening.
That shit ain't
not gonna
happening.
happen.
Y'all told me we weren't losing last week
The
too. I'm
Packers
just gonna
ain't
say-
sweeping us
We weren't.
so
We weren't. I don't know what the fuck happened. We were
the
winning.
goddamn refs fucked us again for the second goddamn week straight.
Well,
Hey, we got a good question here, actually. Robert, what would you guys have to say about the improvement of our passing game? I'll start, and then y'all can jump in. I think it's a combination of things. I think that our running game is getting so much attention at this point that it's gonna help the passing game a little bit. I would not say it's improved drastically by any stretch of the imagination. I think there's a lot of work to go in the passing game. That's one of my knocks on Justin Fields, and then I'll let you guys talk. It's not really a knock, but I've said it a couple times this week now. There's a lot of people saying franchise quarterback. I'm not at that point yet, only for the fact that I need to see him throw the ball, which is not necessarily his fault. It's just the scheme and the game plan at this point. So once I start seeing that a little bit as the talent around him increases a little bit, we'll start talking the word franchise. But I don't know if it's improved all that much, to be honest with you. Guys, you got anything on that?
Just comfort level. I mean,
just to back off it, he says we need to throw the ball to Claypool. That's going to come. It's going to take some time and some chemistry. And it's going to take a little bit of time for Getsy to get him schemed into games too. You're gonna see him get touches as the season goes on. It's just going to take a little bit of time.
Listen, contrary to belief, Justin Fields is not a fucking running quarterback. He's a pass-first quarterback. Anybody who knows and he got to think about this kid and watched him in college, he threw 69 fucking touchdowns in his goddamn whole college career at Ohio State. He didn't run nowhere near as much as he run now. This is the most he's ever run in his goddamn life. That's me knowing what this kid came from down here in Atlanta to what he is now, right? As far as his dynamic ability to be a goddamn running quarterback. He was a pass-first quarterback who ran. He's running more now because, one, A, he can, and he can outrun majority of the goddamn defenders that's chasing after him. B, he's running because out of fucking desperation because the goddamn defensive line is collapsing in front of him, so he got to get the fuck out of Dodge. And C, he's dynamic as fuck. He's that damn fast to get the fuck out of Dodge to get these goddamn touchdowns. So, and people underestimate how fast this kid really is. But let's not act like he don't know how to fucking throw, i.e. the dumb shit that Shady McCoy fucking stupid ass said, talking about he ain't a quarterback, he can't throw. He can't throw. He throws when he needs to. Because goddamn it,
he can throw better than Shady and run better than Shady.
Exactly. He has multiple touchdown games in the past month. So what the fuck else do you want? Do yards matter more to you than touchdowns? Because it don't to me. Now I'm not telling you that the yards don't matter. The yards are going to come. I'm not worried about that because I know the goddamn kid got like a fucking cannon for an arm. But that's going to come with to Mike's point, the scheme of how this offense is built around him.
Yeah.
And the utilization of his talent. But at the same time, to sit up here and say he can't throw it all, you're a fucking moron to even think such stupid shit like that.
Yeah, he's going to use his legs to get them yards in the air. And you can see him progressive each week doing that with the jump, pump, fake. Okay, I got you.
Defense is,
you know what I'm saying?
Him.
The play action is looking better.
Yep.
Next year, total package. You're fucked. You're fucked.
Defenses know you use one of your goddamn players in coverage to spy on him. He's going the distance. And if you back up off him, then he'll burn your ass that way too. But I'm saying, play him too close up, he throw the ball when necessary. So if he get a 50-yard run and get us to the goddamn red zone, guess what? Now he gonna make your ass think he gonna run again. And now I'm dumping it off to Cole Kmet or I'm dumping it off to Mooney. Touchdown. So the goddamn touchdowns matter. He can have 150 yards and 5 touchdowns. All I give a damn.
I mean, one example of that. My bad. One example of that was the Cole Kmet, how wide open he was. That's the
he made motherfuckers think he was going to run that touchdown. I love the design of that play and what
wide
he did to execute that play. That was incredible.
Okay, listen. I want to get through a couple more of these comments because there's actually some good stuff coming out of the comment section. Robbie Lopez Getsy needs a game plan better now that you have a better wide receiver one. I'm going to go ahead and hit this one. I don't think we have a better wide receiver one in Chase Claypool, at least not at this point. We've got some time before we start saying Chase Claypool is better than Darnell Mooney at this point on this offense. I don't subscribe to that theory.
Yeah, he's not.
He's not now. He's not now.
Right, he's a 2 right now. That's how.
Yeah.
But
it's taken Darnell Mooney quite a while to get that chemistry with Justin Fields. It's going to take the same amount of time probably for Claypool.
It's not quite there consistently, but it's
it's going to take there.
Robert wants to know, some have thrown Fields' name in an MVP candidate. Is he really at this point? I don't believe so at all.
Your team's got to win. Your team's got to win.
That's the only caveat to that is the fact that he's not winning games. He's playing. He's
got to do it for the rest of the season too. And
we got to win games though in order for him to be. I love the fact that Dan Orlovsky said that shit about him.
He's got to win 7 in a row.
He got to win.
He got to win 7 in a row.
The win-loss column ain't necessarily his fault because he's not at fault for us losing the games. If he got there, he's the reason why we even in position to win those games.
That doesn't matter.
But it don't matter. The defense sucks shit. They're not
giving him
enough
you got to win.
Yeah, we got to win.
Listen, you can't. Okay, but here's the thing: to win an MVP, you cannot be, in Adam Wolf's famous words, painfully fucking average for however many games and then come out and have a 3-game stretch and be an MVP. It's just not working.
Yeah,
it's not going to happen. It's not been consistent enough.
Right. It's got to continue. and they got to win.
It's something that's probably not going to be sustainable.
That's
for
something to
probably
talk about next year.
It's probably a couple of years. It's going to take a little while.
Yeah, next year. I agree with that.
I'll say start next year. I'll be willing to say that.
We'll see.
I can't say next year, but he's
my
going
key word was sustainable.
He's going to evolve even more, but I won't see it next year. I mean, maybe a little bit down the line.
I think next year will be.
But I feel like a lot of Bears fans do have unrealistic expectations.
Absolutely.
To where Justin's balled out these last 4 games. Now Justin's going to ball out every game from here on out.
Yeah, because
it's just not going to happen.
Yeah, you got
he's going to have bad days where he looked like he did week 2. You know, it's going to happen.
And we need
one dumbass Bears fan that's out there. He shall remain nameless. Who thinks that Pose is trying to
Ezra
is trying to fucking win games? How fucking stupid is that? That is the stupidest shit I ever heard. And I'm down here in Georgia listening to a dumb motherfucker going to a runoff with a goddamn another goddamn senator.
Well, that Bears fan thinks the consultant
CTE is real, folks.
Yeah,
he really is.
He's an idiot.
He is.
He made idiots look smart.
One more thing, Bears fans, can we pump the brakes a little bit on Justin Fields is better than Lamar Jackson? Because yes, Justin Fields has played very well, but stop it.
Another thing we need to pump the brakes on.
Yes,
Jack Sanborn.
Whoa! hey,
Adam,
just a little bit.
Listen, that's your first goddamn warning. You leave Sanborn out of this shit. He had a phenomenal game last week.
You got to pump the brakes, though. He's right.
In the immortal words of Rob Haspels, if you send us 200 stars, we are going to send Adam Wolf a Jack Sanborn jersey.
It's going to take a lot more than 200 stars.
Listen, it'd be lovely to go back there in that goddamn jersey collection of Adams. Yeah, it looked perfect back there. Right in between Dent and Brandon Marshall.
Well, just so you know, if you guys did get me a Sanborn jersey, it would hang right back there on the wall and not on me.
He said it is a decoration.
They'd be like, "It's Sanborn. He's here."
Listen,
can we get an autograph?
Honest about it. I can respect the honesty.
I can too. All right, listen, we are at our time to cut it off. We will see everybody next week after this Falcons victory that we get. Y'all have a good week. Bear down. Fuck Melvin Griffin. It's still fuck the Detroit Lions, and John McNabb, your ass better be on the goddamn show next week.
Give us a like. Like the page. Give us a like.
Bear down.
Fuck
the Lions.
Bear down.
We need 300.